AJ, what kind of scumbag things did you do on the field?
Yeah, what did you do?
That's a great question, Nick. I don't think I did a whole lot. Just
ran
run
your
of the mill,
face.
just football.
You did. Spit on people.
You were flipping off
No,
refs.
never spit on anybody.
Eye gouge.
No,
Pinch,
it
maybe?
wasn't a ref. It was my buddies and my coach who I flicked off.
I thought it was the ref.
It was a joke to them. The NFL did not feel it was a joke, and they fined me $10,000. But
for a middle
worse.
finger.
For a bird.
One finger.
And then when you appeal that one, you don't have a whole lot to
Flipping
argue
around.
Like, hey, man, my argument was I've done it 6 other times and it never got picked up on camera. Why do I get fined for this one? And they said, that's not a valid excuse. So I paid.
Fines are ridiculous.
Nah, you don't say.
I've been fined for tweet.
You've been fined for a tweet? What was it?
Belichick, my second year going into play season opener against the Bengals, actually. And Chad Ochocinco's tweet me. And this was kind of when Twitter
starting.
So you spoke your mind a little more freely. So we're going back and forth. Some of you guys are going to double me. I'm like, nobody's doubled you in 2-3 years. Lock you up, blah, blah. So this is like probably Wednesday or Thursday. And Belichick waits all the way to the Saturday walkthrough. Kind of pulls me to the side after the walkthrough. Whips out a paper. Hey, so, fine. Conduct detrimental. Talking about the game plan.
Oh no.
Come on, Bill.
Conduct detrimental, by the way, was added into that CBA. And boy, you were on the receiving end of it just right there. I was on the receiving end of that on a lot of different occasions. Yeah. And I was very confused how that was detrimental to the team and not protecting our quarterback was. But there was I had a lot of questions, and I finally, one of those meetings, by the way, was my final, all right, this league is not for me anymore. It feels. I feel like people like me are probably not supposed to be in this league anymore.
How many are those? How many rules are there like that where it's just like,
conduct detrimental? They just make them up.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. Like
that all came about because of the TO situation and guys were getting DUIs and getting arrests off the field and stuff. And it's hilarious that it turned into, we're just going to find you guys for tweets.
Well, your tweet, Instagram.
That's not every team. I mean, that's not a lot of teams let him get away with stuff. But I'm curious, did Belichick hand you the fine letter, or did he have your tweet printed out?
Oh, he had my tweets.
Oh, yeah.
Printed out.
Who do you think brings that to him?
Bill sees everything.
So he's got assistant, Burge. Probably Ernie, too. Who knows?
Ernie sees everything as well.
They just know,
on Twitter.
Hey.
So sorry to interrupt. If you're a man watching this, you deserve to have long, great. And you can do that now with our friends at Roman. Right now, you go to GetRoman.com. You get $10 off and free 2-day shipping on Roman swipes, which are guaranteed to make you have longer, more fulfilling every time you get in the sack. Now, let's get back to the fornicating action.
Bring it to me.
Ernie's everywhere.
Anything that's weird.
Ernie Adams is on Twitter.
No, highly doubt it.
So I found out that I probably had 14 people probably following me in the front office there for a while because I was getting some steam. I was getting some real.
In Indy or?
Yeah, in Indy. And I wonder
fake accounts?
I think some people were following me because they were enjoying it. But yeah, they were all fake accounts. And people have told me since leaving that one of their jobs was to report what I was tweeting or whatever. I'm like,
oh yeah, I think
that's every team.
Every team at this point, especially. But back then, this was 2010.
This was this guy's specific job was to follow my Twitter.
That was his only job.
No, he's a scout. He was a scout, and you are being tasked with every single thing that he puts out there. And my Twitter was much better back then too, and maybe they're the ones that ruined it for me. You know what I mean? It was much, much better.